Imagine soaring through the skies. Philippe is ready for another thrilling flying show. He wants to shed his past baggage, but seeing Driss' terrified face, he insists that Driss don the gear and tackle this challenge. Driss is screaming like a scared cat. "What the heck is this, you jerk? What in the world? You jerk, this is nuts. Am I really going to fly?" The views are breathtaking. Driss never imagined he'd be at such heights. Confronting fear, his inhibitions are smashed by excitement. The wind shatters his doubts. The thrill of flying awakens his inner courage and exhilaration. He's no longer that lost street punk. He's become a warrior, challenging life's limits. In a wheelchair, his spirit soars in the blue sky. After so long without movement, it's like he's back to his fearless self, his pent-up pain vanishing in an instant. He feels light and joyful, as if rediscovering the meaning of life. Two souls intertwining in the air. One regains lost freedom, the other finds courage. Two spirits resonate in the clouds, their lives dancing in the wind. Back home at night, Driss is surprised to find his brother at the door, sporting a clear black eye. His rebellious brother, always trying to prove himself, ended up being used by the gang as a star, becoming arrogant and unrepentant. Philippe's home was a refuge from reality, but his brother's arrival means he must confront the truth. He has to step up as the big brother to handle the family crisis, so he calls his sister, stressing not to tell Mom. Philippe overhears, suddenly realizing that even though he and Driss get along well, they come from entirely different worlds. If Driss is going to keep working here, he must temporarily set aside family burdens. But tonight, this seemingly tough guy finally opens. His family is as complicated as a soap opera. Not biological. After his foster father died, his foster mother remarried multiple times, adding more siblings. Now, his mom is barely holding the family together while caring for many underage kids. His brother's visits is one challenge. Philippe realizes Driss' upcoming hurdles. As the eldest son in his family, Driss not only shoulders the heavy responsibility of supporting the entire family, but also takes charge of guiding those children who might stray off the right path back onto it. It is from this moment onward that everything begins a new journey and gradually undergoes transformation. Alice's little boyfriend is getting better after Driss training. He not only tidies his hair but also delivers bread on time, receiving Driss farewell wishes. When Driss leaves, the secretary he's been pursuing also comes to see him off, saying, "This will be tough, but hang in there." "Hey, let me introduce myself. I'm Frederick. Nice to meet you." "We're together, what?" "I got that because actually you." Meanwhile, a line forms outside with job-seeking caretakers waiting, and the butler comes to say goodbye, returning Driss resume. Everyone bids him farewell except for Philippe. Watching Driss leave, Philippe feels an indescribable sense of loss. What he loses isn't just a caretaker, but a potential friend and sage. Sending Driss away means returning to his lonely world. When the neighbor parks again, Philippe opts for gentle guidance instead of his usual fierce reaction. Influenced by Philippe, he's mature, composed, not reckless. Flipping files, he sees Philippe in his wheelchair. Driss instantly realizes Philippe switched the photo that night. He avoids his feelings due to a lack of courage. The butler hands him the picture, knowing Driss is the only one who can truly connect with Philippe's soul. Driss weaves through the crowd with his brother to the station to pick up their mom, feeling like a weight has been lifted. He even helps his brother settle street disputes, realizing his old crowd no longer suits him. Life is gradually getting back on track. Influenced by Philippe, he becomes more adept at handling relationships, and his humor helps him shine in interviews. The once chaotic Driss is transformed into a stable, humorous, and reliable logistics driver. Meanwhile, Philippe also finds a new caretaker, professional and meticulous, but lacking that unique energy Driss brought. Without Driss, Philippe sinks into depression, losing his former joy. One night of pain makes him lash out at the caretaker. The caretaker comes to check on him, but he tells the guy to get lost, and his condition worsens rapidly. The butler has to call Driss back. Without Driss, Philippe might have accepted his status quo. Each day, entangled in darkness, loneliness locks away his soul. However, with Driss back, everything returns to how it was. He jumps in the Maserati and takes him for a spin to feel the freedom of the wind. Seeing Philippe's glum face, Driss hits the gas, speeding through the Paris streets, ready for an exhilarating joyride. But not long after, the speeding draws police attention, and Philippe says to take a breather. "You're tired, I'll hang back." They zip through the Paris night, Philippe praising his driving skills. Sadly, it doesn't last long. They get pulled over by the cops. Under the situation, Driss stays remarkably calm. Photo op. "I'll handle this, you go do circles." He's nonchalant, even blaming the cops for stopping them so easily. He says, "We've got a patient in the back, and it's an emergency situation. That's why we had to speed." If you enjoy our story, don't forget to subscribe. More surprises await you.